Hey, worship team, and specifically Propresenter people. Today, I want to talk to you guys about Propresenter actions, and I know that sounds super exciting, huh? So, just talk about a few things and just describe a few things about the way in which I want you guys to do things. So, I'm gonna try to switch over to Propresenter here and just talk about a few things. The first thing is probably this triangle. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, this triangle right here. I just want to add this as a simple thing just to get started. This triangle is saying that something's wrong, and so what I want you guys to do is just resolve all those triangles. The way that you would resolve that is by right-clicking, and you can remove an action. For this one, that's probably how we'll resolve that one. But you can also edit it to change an action if there's something wrong there. It looks like this one is just Christmas Journey is not. It didn't make a link on Propresenter. The other thing is sometimes the output will not be set right for a specific presentation. So just resolve those. Investigate. If you can't figure it out, you can always ask. So we'll resolve that one. So, okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is you guys know how to add actions. I think sometimes it gets confusing on what each one does. And so we'll just talk about those here real quick. So let me find the right spot. So Prince of Heaven, you know how to add an action. Just right click and hit add an action. So the thing that I want to talk to you about actions is every presentation needs actions, at least somewhere. But for us in songs, which is typically what we're doing, the first slide, probably every single presentation that's ever made probably needs actions on the first slide to either change what the back screen looks like for a worship team, or to just ensure that the right stuff is shown. Okay, so this is like the second thing I want to tell you today. So we always need a media action, which is really just like this is a media action. Let me see. Yeah. So see this icon here is showing the media action, and it's showing that it's in the background. Okay, that's the first one. I don't have very much media on here on my computer. So media action, we need a stage action to make sure that the stage screen shows the right thing. That's this icon, if you can learn those icons. This third one is slide destination to show where the slides go, and then this one is the new one that I want to talk to you guys about today, which is the audience look. So as long as we get every first slide having those icons on them, then we will make sure that everybody can see what they need to see. Okay. Oh, here. Yeah, there we go. So it's important that we do that so that we can make a consistent show and presentation across each area. So the next thing, and the very really last thing that I want to talk about, is the audience look action. And the audience look action is super important because it allows us to change how the stage display allows you to change what people on stage see. The audience look allows us to change what the audience sees. And so we're going to look at that for a second and just explore that. Okay. Oh, looks terrible. Sorry about the tunnel. So here we go. So the way that you add an audience look action is the same as the other ones. You just go to add action, audience look, and then you select the audience look. And we only have three options: all, song, and sermon. So songs get song look, sermon gets the sermon look, and everything else gets the all look. We'll just send all of that over to the stream team, and that'll make sense here in a second. So hey, would you look at that? That's cool. So the way that you edit those audience looks, I didn't know that menu was there. I've always gotten there from a different place. But if you want to edit the audience looks on what's actually being sent out, you can go here. And so if you've been using Propresenter for very long, you know that Propresenter uses layers to operate. It operates as if you're clearing something over here on this clear action or clear section, you can clear all of those layers: music layer, messages, props, announcements, slide, media, and video input. So you can clear all of those, and in the looks, it allows us to send different things to different areas. And so what I've done is I've created a stream team, a screen essentially. So we have our main screen that gets everything but video input, and then our stream, the one that's going to the stream room, is going to get everything, but we don't really want it to get the media that's happening for the song, at least for the song look. And so that allows us to check and uncheck different layers to send over to them. And so what we'll do is we'll look at the different looks that we have here and see how that makes a difference. So this one is just a default one. It's everything everywhere. None of it's adjusted. And so if we go over here, we'll look at our main screen. Our main screen and our stream team look exactly the same. So everything that's on there, the main screen is going to look exactly like the stream team. Okay, and let's go back to the looks. So now if we go to song look, which this would be so that the main screen looks normal, but the stream screen looks is ready for video plus lyrics. So what we can do is change that to song look, and when we do that, it shows the text, and just imagine that there's video there of like the worship team or whatever needs to be there with the text underneath, because it doesn't look very good if it's covering the front of you. If the text is covering up the people that you're trying to show on the stream. So let's go back to the audience looks. Okay. So the way that we get to have like those reformatted is using themes. So not only can we filter the layers here, but we can also send a different theme that's applied to the lyrics. So how we do that is you can see this for the main output. We don't have any theme adjustment, but right here we actually have the opportunity to change that theme. And so for the stream team output, the screen that we've created that we're sending to them, we will send them a lower thirds text essentially. And so everything that is like text or slide content will go through that theme filter and then go to them that way. And then we obviously don't want to send them video input. We don't have any anyways. But the one that we leave out on this one is the media, so that while we're doing a song, which this is the song look, we're not sending them media. We're only sending them slide content, and that slide content looks the right way for them. Okay. So if you click those, just like all the other actions, once you click a slide with an action, it's going to change the audience look, and you can hover to see which one it's changing. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's really just a brief example. What I want you guys to do is I always want you to be resolving those triangles. I always, here, let me switch back to, give me a second. There we go. Okay, I always want you to be resolving the triangles. I always want you to be adding actions to the first slide on every presentation. And then Dallas's are a little bit different because he adds his own actions. So resolve triangles, add actions to slides, and then that audience look is one that we're adding. So I want you guys to go ahead and start adding those if you don't see them on there. So you should be able to see the stage display one, the media action, which is just the videos. There is the slide destination action, and the very last one is the audience look. And so as we get really consistent with adding the audience look action, that will help us to be able to send something consistent to Jason. And effectively, you guys will be the Propresenter person for both services if we can count the stream as a separate service. Then we can send something that is like made specifically for both areas, and they can choose they can choose how to implement that, but they'll at least have something that looks really good through the audience looks that we create. If you have any questions about those, feel free to text me and just ask. Hopefully you made it through this whole video. It's been like almost 10 minutes. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know, and hopefully I can answer all those questions for you, and we can just come up with a really impactful service, whether it's in the room or it's on the stream. We'll continue to talk about this, and I'll continue to talk to you guys about these things. And if I need to send clarification, just please let me know, and I can make a clarification on either the audience look, because I know it's a big topic, and actions in itself are kind of intense, but I want you guys to know about the things that you're working with. And so thanks for watching, and I will see you on the stage.